Iowa's always in your face all the time, and you either do it back or they'll do it to you forever.
They were the best. They were on a level at that time that nobody else was on. Entering the 2001 season, Iowa had won 6 straight NCAA titles and 9 of the last 10.
Having Jay Robinson as our coach made it even more surreal because he came from Iowa. I think he got these athletes to believe that they can actually beat Iowa.
In '99, you look at it like we were rolling. I mean, we were dominating. We had an amazing team. It was ours for the taking.
And I remember in 1999 at Penn State for the national championship, we lost by 2 points. It was just so surreal to just be that close. You know, nobody thought it would actually be that close, ever.
Everybody just looked like their dog just died, you know. To have it kind of crumble and be so close, I think was just kind of surreal.
We had trained the right way, we had the right people, and it just didn't pan out. So there was some feeling that it was never going to happen for him. And in that 2001 season, he had a little note that he had in his daily planner that he was going to outwork Gable and Zaleski every day.
He had 10-0 on there, which means he thought we were going to have 10 All-Americans, and he thought that's how we were going to beat Iowa.
The 2001 season, we won the national duels, we won the Big Tens. I think we stopped Iowa from their 25th or 26th straight.
We had the team that had the capability to shut down their dynasty. And there's no better place to do it than in Carver Hawkeye Arena, in the Lions Den.
Going into the Friday evening session, we really felt we were sitting in a good spot. We had 6 in the semis, and we went 0-6 that round, which is obviously, worst case scenario.
That moment you hear the crowd, the Hawkeye fans, they start chanting 0-6, 0-6.
They got into our head. That's why we were all depressed. I remember us going back home, heads down, like thinking that we just failed. We had it, and we just choked. And I remember going into that room for a team meeting. The coaches pulled us together, and they said, guys, this is not over yet. And they told us exactly what we needed to do the next day. And they said, if you guys can do this, we'll win. From that moment on, our whole persona changed.
I remember waking up Saturday morning, and I had a CD that I'd created that I brought down there, and it had a song, Who Let the Dogs Out?
I'm pretty sure it was Chad Kraft driving that van, and he just cranked the tune. Who let the dogs out? And I think he was barking as he was saying it.
It just kind of took some of the pressure off, like, hey, this is fun, man. Let's enjoy this. Let's go take it, have some fun, and we're ready. We can do this thing.
You see them continue to fight, and you knew that they were fighting more for their brothers.
Things just started falling into place. And you're looking at this guy next to you, and you're looking at this guy next to you, and you could see the eyes of hope. People started getting pins. People who didn't pin people all year got a pin. We had a great following of fans that were there, and they just kept getting louder and louder. And then you started thinking, like, you know what, we can do this.
And it wasn't just the Minnesota fans that wanted us to win. It was the rest of the country. They wanted to knock Iowa off as well.
I think it was behind 4-1, locked up a cradle and got the fall. Not long after that, I think Garrett Lowney shoulder threw a guy to his back and got a fall.
When Owen pinned his guy, Lowney pinned his guy, Hahn ends up beating his guy, and he puts the nail in the coffin. It still amazes me to this day on how he could think of in that moment to be able to do that iconic, put the nail in the coffin and seal it off.
We win an NCAA championship without a finalist. We have 10 All-Americans. That's never been done, and still to this date, it's never been done.
We just started chanting 10, 10, 10, and the fans, they just caught on.
10, 10, 10, 10. Even now, me just saying it, like I can start to feel some of those emotions that we had felt at the time.
We thought that we would show off our trophy, to all the Iowa fans. So we took that trophy and we went from bar to bar and we held that trophy over our head and just letting every single Iowa person in those bars know exactly who we were.